take one.
If we really want to make a difference, we need to be 250 to 300 pharmacies.
If we look back, we're proud of the history. It's brought us to here, but it's time to reimagine what we do.
Doesn't matter which patient walks into your pharmacy, they must know that they're receiving the best service offering out there.
How do we position local choice to stay relevant? If we can get that right, we're on par with any of our competition.
We have to adapt and challenge ourselves to become the best pharmacy group within South Africa.
Even before the local choice was around, we started with a group called Leading Pharmacy, which was a bunch of pharmacists who wanted to get together and make a difference.
Yes, in the olden days, used to be a couple of franchises. All of them seems like fly-by-night kind of everybody trying to do a franchise, and we've been part of a couple.
And we found each other at CJ Williams at the wholesaler. Christopher came up with the idea of this group, which eventually then turned into the local choice.
I saw it as an opportunity to actually have access to a lot of the things and opportunities that me as an independent pharmacy wouldn't have access to.
They started in Delmas, of all places, this franchise. Christopher phones me, who was the founding member. I think a month later, 2 months later, moved to Delmas.
And I'm happy to say that we're 15, 16 years into it now.
I think it took about 2.5, 3 years for us to just get to 30 pharmacies. You know, it was bitterly slow, and luckily we got brilliant first franchising.
When that door opened the first morning and you walked in and you realized this is actually the start, and now I can actually start building what I was always dreaming about.
For me, I feel like being a part of the local choice and being a part of this franchise is as if somebody's holding my hand.
After the first revamp, I saw and it clicked. This is going to work. This is something I need to pursue.
I think if I could sum a pharmacist up in one word, it's probably service.
I think a pharmacist is born a pharmacist because we touch people's lives, we cure.
I have a saying that everybody knows me for, that 1 and 1 makes 11. And it's the best of the franchisee, and it's the best of the local choice head office that we can give them. The last 3 or 4 years, we've grown by 35, 40 pharmacies a year. It's actually at the point where we can't handle it.
The biggest operational challenges we have is not really executing, it's more trying to keep up with what's happening in the world.
I think as pharmacy in general, there is quite a serious dilution of our customer base to supermarket model shops.
So obviously everybody's all scared of the big guns, you know. What are their next move and how is this going to impact us as independents?
Challenge-wise, it is just to keep up with how the industry is evolving.
The next 5 to 10 years for the local choice, I think, is the most important pivotal moment in our lives.
We're not a corporate. You know, we are an independent group of pharmacies.
Tech is driving a lot of things from a business perspective. I think data has become more important than ever.
Trust can be a very powerful asset, but I think today that is not enough anymore. We need to think about how we can potentially systematize these personal touches.
The more on the front foot we get and the more deliberate we are about building for it in a deliberate way, the more optimistic we can be about the story we're able to build with it all.
And if we implement that correctly into our space, it'll escalate the impact that we could have. And that is something that we potentially never on our own would have been able to do.
And our aim is really to future-proof the local choice network so that they can focus on their purpose.
I think they fast forwarded a lot of what we dreamt about for the next local choice by many years.
Pharmacy is not just a service. It's such an integrated part of people's lives.
That personal touch, no matter where retail goes in future and how e-commerce driven it becomes, people still want that one-on-one interaction. I think that's where the local choice fills that gap perfectly.
My vision for 2026 and beyond for the local choice clinics is to combine reactive and proactive treatments.
I'm grateful for where we are today in pharmacy. We have so much of technology at our disposal. We have access to so many things. So I'm guessing that the reimagined is going to just take our business further.
If the idea you have and the idea they might have, if you can put it together and if you can see if they can help you build your dream, that's the reimagination I have in mind.
Don't be afraid to change. I know we sort of set in our ways, and I know you're used to the way that you do things, But if you really see the bigger picture, take that step.
If you had to throw forward pharmacy, what would it need to look like for you to be successful in it? Certainly to TLC representing what is starting to become the dominant brand in independent pharmacy.
Head office will support every single franchisee out there. And what we want to do and change will only make them a better pharmacy.
Please trust us. We've always got your business at heart, and hopefully in the next 5 to 10 years, we'll look back and say, what a great move we made at that time.
The time is now to think differently about it, but not forgetting where we come from and what we currently have. But how do we actually reimagine the local choice?